Girls. Yes, sir. Welcome to the LUCRATIVE Podcast. I am the host, the one, the only, Magneto7 in the building. I'm here, dog. I'm here. This episode is brought to you by PHENYX Audio. If you need a microphone, if you need headphones, you need something for your venue, your club, whatever you got going on, make sure you holler at PHENYX Audio. Tell them Magneto7 hit you for the LUCRATIVE Podcast. Also, if you want to use the promo code, because it's a little percentage off, use the promo code down there at the bottom. If you're watching this on YouTube, link is in the description. Get 5 to 10% off. On me. All right, let's shout everybody out right quick. I saw a few people over here rocking with me in the pre-show. The pre-shows is technically back. I played a few records. Just a few. Man, let me see who was on TikTok first, because TikTok was rocking with me the long way. Pause. Hold on. The Real Zone. What up, big dog? Grant, what's going on, Grant? Javier, what's going on? I need to practice my Spanish, because I think Javier should be Javier. I should be pronouncing your name like that. But what's up? True G, what's poppin'? Javon Robinson, what's good, big dog? Adrian, what's going on, big dog? Drum Swagger, okay, I like that. Drum Swagger, the producer, was good. Mr. Mayor, what's up? Linked, what's good? The Good Barber 419, what's going on with you? They be catching me up with these numbers when they had them numbers in their name, it be messing me up big time. But what's up? Big Jeff, what's up? I saw all of the people that was here from the beginning. Thank you for the little heart joints. I'm still learning after 2 years of going live on TikTok. I'm still learning what the little hearts and all that stuff mean. When stuff pop up on the screen, I'm like, oh, it's a virus. You got to remember, I'm a 41-year-old man, so whenever I see something pop up on the screen, the only thing I can think of is, yo, did I just finish watching something else? All my fellas, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking. Did you watch something the other day and you got some virus? You got the viruses on your computer. But no, that's not what it was. That is actually love that they're sharing on TikTok. So thank you. What is it? 2C Metric was going on. King One Phillip was good. Mr. Alexander was going on, dog. And everybody that's on Facebook and YouTube, if y'all are watching me, please make sure you say something, because I don't see who's in the chat. If you're on YouTube or if you're on Facebook, I don't see y'all unless y'all say something. All right, but anyway, welcome. This is episode 192. We almost there. We about to hit that 200. 200. We almost there. But oh yeah, shouts out to all 30,000 subs. Yes. Now, this is the thing about having new subscribers on YouTube. Like, if you get a few people that's not on there, and then they just back off, you're like, oh, now you got 29,300. Nah. What Drake tell Kendrick? Nah. You got to follow through with this one. Please, everybody that's the 30,000 subs on YouTube, stick with me, yo. Stick with me. I got some new stuff coming. Possible, thank you for all of the love, big dog. Thank you. So I got something special coming up. I told y'all as soon as I hit 50,000. Now, I guess now we're at the point where YouTube is about to start catching up with Instagram. And I'm excited, honestly. At first, I thought about doing, and we can make this a poll. We can make this a poll for everybody that's watching this on playback too. Everybody's in the chat currently too. We can make this a poll. I was thinking about releasing a compilation album at 50,000 subs or at 50,000 followers on Instagram, one or the other. I was thinking about releasing a compilation project. I've been working on a lot of different albums for the past couple years. And honestly, the joints is just sitting in the computer. I'm sure that the masses will enjoy the music overall. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Should I release a project at 50,000 subs or 50,000 followers? Or let's see, what else? I need some advice. I do want to give away some merch. Y'all know this is my brand right here. No, stop making poverty music. If you outside making poverty music, it's nasty work. Don't do it. But anyway, I want to do something for all of the people that's been following me and all of the people that's just been showing love. And if I do release a project, what I would probably do is I'll make it probably downloadable for free for everybody, but then I'm going to have some gems in there. I don't even know if I want to release this part of the pod. I don't know if I release it. But I'll tell y'all, this is what I've been thinking. All right, so I want to do a EP or a full length project. On this project, this is why you got to listen to the whole joint. Out of maybe I'm gonna say 15 to 20 songs, I'm gonna leave certain songs with open verses, and I'm going to allow rappers or singers to put their verse or their hook or whatever in between. And if that joint's fire, then we'll republish it as a remix, and then I'll bust down the publishing with y'all. Yeah, 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 yeah. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Y'all let me know what y'all think, cause I really just want to give back. I love showing support to the people that supported me, and that's one of the things, the least of the things that I could do. But anyway, welcome to another episode. I think this is my third welcome, so that's all the welcomes we gonna do. That's all the welcomes we gonna do. Hopefully everybody feels love. Everybody on TikTok, everybody on Twitch, everybody on Facebook, everybody on YouTube. So this has been a eventful week. Mr. Hold up, Joseph Wyatt, the boss in the building. Boss. Make sure y'all follow Joseph Wyatt, yo. He's a real one, especially from the NC. I just love my people that's really about that business. I don't like the people that's just doing random stuff. I don't like, okay, this is one of the ideas of random stuff, right? I just finished watching an episode of, this might be a spoiler alert too. So anybody that's watching this on YouTube, if you have not watched Black Mirror, you might want to fast forward for about 10 seconds. Well, not probably about 2 minutes. You might want to fast forward. Just keep pressing that button, the 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Keep pressing it because I'm about to talk about it. So, all right, I just finished watching an episode of Black Mirror, and I've been trying to do better about watching more content so I have more stuff to talk about when I come to the pod, because I'm not going to go outside. I'm sorry. I'm not an outside type of, you know what I mean? I'm not saying certain words because they'll flag me on YouTube if I say that word, and then y'all get it. But anyway, I was watching an episode of the Black Mirror, and this particular episode, it was a guy that was married to Quincy Jones' real daughter. Y'all know Quincy Jones' real daughter. She a baddie too. She light skinned. I think her name is she got a black name, but she look white low key. Rashida Jones, right? Dude's married to Rashida Jones. I think Buddy is from like Europe or somewhere like that because he got the accent. But anyway, he is a factory worker. He's working. He going hard. He trying to provide for that woman. They doing a little small stuff. They doing their wedding anniversary, and they go to the cabin. And they go to the cabin every year for the wedding anniversary. Well, the movie starts with him just working in a factory, and then her being the school teacher, and then they always celebrate this one thing every year. Well, everybody knows. I don't know how they come up with the storylines for Black Mirror, but I'm starting to get a little bit creeped out, just a little bit. But anyway, this particular episode, it had Tracy Ellis Ross. Hold on, let's give her one. I won't tell your secrets to say Tracy Ellis Ross outside. Anyway, and we gonna talk about her too. We gotta talk about her too. But Tracy Ellis Ross is a saleswoman, and she comes in the nick of time when Rashida Jones's character gets, like, she was getting these aneurysms, like her head was hurting back to back, back to back, back to back. So at some point she fell out while she was in the classroom trying to teach. Well, they called her husband. He's like, "Oh no, we gotta go here. We gotta go right." So he leaves the factory. He goes over to see about Rashida. She's in the hospital. She blacked out. She in a coma. She ain't got nothing. She just, y'all know it's the slow beats though, not the healthy beats where the heart is just on a good tempo. So what happened was she had, I guess it was an aneurysm or something going on in her head. Well, Tracy Ellis Ross' character comes in and says, "Well, I got something for you. I got something for you. If you get this for her, she's gonna be living at capacity. She's gonna be like never before." But what it was, and this is what made me think, "Oh man, we already here. We're already here." Yo, Elon, you did it. 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 And I am still gonna buy a Tesla. I'm just letting y'all know I am gonna buy a Tesla. But anyway, she comes in and Tracy Ellis Ross' character is talking to the husband, and she's saying, "Well, what we could do, we could just clone her brain. We could clone this section of her brain, and if we clone this section of her brain and erase it, cause it got like an aneurysm and it got like cancerous cells, whatever. If we take that part out and we can replace it with this AI technology that we develop, it'll be like nothing ever happened before." Everybody knows it's always something that's gonna happen. It's something that's gonna always happen. No matter what, it's gonna be something that happens. So naturally, the husband, like any other husband, he's like, yo, I want my wife to live. She gotta live. So go ahead and do the surgery, doc. Do the surgery. So they go do the surgery. They go do the implant. They copy the piece of her brain that was infected, and then they put the AI technology back in its place. Well, everything starts good. Everything starts good. She's back to normal. They smiling, they loving each other, they kissing and doing all this stuff. But what happens was Rashida's character goes back to the classroom and she starts to recite commercials. Stay with me, because it's gonna make sense in a minute. Rashida Jones's character goes back to the classroom. She starts to recite just, I'm gonna say, if you want to wash your clothes, make sure you use Tide. And then, naturally, if you saw that commercial on the TV, you hear music or something behind it. But she's just in the classroom talking, reciting commercials back to back, and then she'll go back to teaching like normal. Well, what happened was this particular company was running ads through the AI technology that was implanted in her brain. And I said, you know what? They did it. They did it. They did it. Because this is I'm thinking from a capitalistic standpoint. I'm just thinking like this. If I were a brand and I wanted somebody to relay the message of how good my brand is, it is the best. That's a good idea to get somebody to just recite the commercial off the strip, because they don't even realize they're reciting the commercial. They just saying like, it was another one of her little students that came up to her and he was like, yeah, my mom and my dad is getting a divorce. I don't think they gonna never be together again. They go just there's a wrap. And then Rashida Jones's character starts to recite something about like Christian family counseling or something like that. And then naturally, because you're not supposed to, when you're in the school system, you're not supposed to take any stance as far as your religious beliefs, none of that stuff. You're supposed to be straight in the middle. It's like, all right, that's what y'all do, that's what y'all do. And anything that you naturally think, much like podcasters, we're not supposed to technically take a certain stance for like one particular party. We're supposed to be bipartisan when it comes to anything, right? But anyway, she did that, loses her job. The husband go do something nasty he do something strange for a piece of change. Then he gets to lose his job. And then y'all got to go watch the rest of the movie because it's good. It's good. It's good. I ain't gonna spoil all of it. But the parts that I wanted to bring out was we are not that far from that space. From doctors and all of these different companies figuring out ways to clone pieces of people's brains, I don't feel like we're that far off. And that's the scary part. Like the things that you can do when you implant a chip into somebody's brain. Just think about it. If you implant a chip into somebody's brain, you can technically self-destruct them. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just say it like that. You could technically self-destruct them if you implant a chip in somebody's brain. Yo, y'all go watch it. Black Mirror, the new season of Black Mirror is out. It's good. It's real good. And they didn't even pay me for this. I'm just saying, like, it's a good piece of content that makes you think. Now, I will say this, because I started watching the next one with what's my girl name? Pretty chocolate lady. What's her name? I can't remember her name. What's the lady from Insecure? Issa Rae. I started watching the second, and there may have been the second or third episode with Issa Rae. It is a good series, y'all. It's a really, really good series. But anyway, we're here. All right. Outside of that, everybody that's watching this on playback, hopefully you had a wonderful Easter. I got a small public service announcement for y'all, and y'all got to just listen to the conversation. And this is a conversation that I've been wanting to have for years. I think these two people, they have always had to figure out ways to share a particular day. But just check it out, and I think y'all will get some good feedback. Give me the feedback. Matter of fact, y'all give me the feedback. This is going to be the conversation between Jesus himself, and the Easter Bunny. Jesus himself and the Easter Bunny. I love the fact that they had time to come together and they figured out a way to squash their differences. But just listen to it, and this is a really good conversation. Check it out. Everybody that's watching this on TikTok, unfortunately, y'all can't see the feed, but y'all can hear it. All right, so let's pull it up. There we go. Here's the Easter Bunny and Jesus talking about Easter.
Think that there's like weird beef between us, but I gotta say, I love everyone. That's kind of my thing. So that includes you, and I got nothing but love for you, my friend. Welcome to the podcast.
Well, thank you for having me. And yeah,
That first voice was Jesus. The second voice is the Easter Bunny.
I have no beef with you. To be honest with you, before you reached out to have me on the podcast, I'd literally never heard of you. So, like, why would I have beef with you? It makes no sense.
Totally. Yeah. So wait, did you say you've never heard of me?
Oh, no. I don't mean it in an insulting way. I just mean I don't really listen to podcasts. I'm not on social media. I don't watch much TV. Like a lot of people are talking about White Lotus.
I'm sorry. You know I'm goofy.
Now, I have no idea what that is. I don't even know what streamer it's on. Are you an actor? Ooh, are you on White Lotus?
No, I'm not on White Lotus. So wait, so you're saying that over all the years of doing what you do on Easter, which arguably is a bit of a lighter lift than what I had to do, you're saying over all that time you've never once heard mention of Jesus?
No, I know what Cheez-Its are. I love Cheez-Its. Dude,
Cheez-Its.
I had a weed gummy on my way over here, and I would crush a box of those right now.
Cheez-Its are great, but that's not, there just aren't that many things that people associate with Easter. There's you, and then there's me. Like, I've heard of you.
Well, yeah, I'm the Easter Bunny. Everyone knows Easter Bunny.
Oh, boy. Look, I get
I'm sorry. I am going to let this whole thing play. Yes, I am.
you have pagan origins and that you're probably not super familiar with Christianity. That's cool. But you've, like, heard of, I don't know, like, the Bible?
No, of course. That's the band, right? That has the song with the amazing ending. Where no. Tears streaming down your face.
So you think the Bible is the band Coldplay?
I'm more of a fan of the early Bible albums, not so much the dance pop thing
This is stupid. Yes, it is.
they've been doing recently. No, thank you.
I'm just going to change the subject. Aside from Easter, what is your, say, second favorite holiday?
Oh, that's easy. You know, the one with, with Santa Claus and the reindeer and the trees and the decorations.
You're messing with me, aren't you?
Yep, because I don't like you. We got beef, brah. You and I, we are not friends. We are enemies.
Oh, that's fine. I love my enemies, so I still love you.
Oh, you are so annoying.
So some people think that there's like weird beef.
So that made me think about something. You know what? Y'all know I got a big brain, right? And a big head. I got a big brain and a big head. That made me think about something though. How many times have we actually or no. I will say this because I think I saw a news clip that was shown. It was probably about two days ago. Why do you think we are away from the original concept of Easter and the original concept of Christmas? Why do you think? Because this is how I look at it, right? And I've always, even when I was a kid, I was just like, wait. So if Jesus died and then he raised the third day, okay, Jesus died, and this is probably me in middle school, right? Me in middle school. If Jesus died and he rose the third day, rolled the rock back, okay. He was crucified, okay, got all that, got it. All right. Where did the Easter bunny come from? Where did the Easter? How was this even? So then I took it was a class in college. What was it? World religion. Yo, if you ever want to challenge, I won't say challenge Christianity, but if you ever want to challenge the way you were brought up, I suggest people to go take world religion. I think that was the name of the class that I went and took. But world religions taught me about all of the stuff. And it made me think, okay, wait. So there's something called the fertility god, and there's something called the winter and the summer solstice. I think that's how you say it. And I'm just like, okay, wait, where did all of this information come from? Now, I will say if you were to ask me, I feel like all of it comes from God creating certain things, and then now we can just kind of maybe parallel all of it. I don't know how to break it down, honestly. I don't know how to break it down. I need some pastors or somebody, even when it comes to the Bible and dinosaurs. Where was the dinosaurs at in the Bible if the beginning was God? Y'all see? I got some historian in his classroom cringing right now. But where did the dinosaurs come from when if Adam and Eve was made in the beginning, right? And where did the rest of the people come from? Where would the rest of the people come from? I just got questions. I got questions. Although I am still a Christian, although I still believe in Big Jesus. Shouts out to Big Jesus. Hey, hold up. Hey. I just got questions. Where did the dinosaurs come from? And then we know about the ice glaciers and all that stuff. All right, got it. I got all of it. Okay, so anyway, that was my thought. I thought that was a cool little funny to start the podcast out with before we get serious. Shouts out to all of the ladies that went on the flight. What was it called? The Blue Mission. And I am gonna pull some footage up. Hold up, what is it called? Origin, Blue Origin. Shouts out to all these ladies. Now y'all understand why I played Jay-Z's Girls, Girls, Girls in the beginning. Now y'all understand. So, this was tax season, right? This is tax season for all of us. I know I just finished paying taxes, right? And I saw that there are a few other content creators that felt the way that I feel when it came to this new Blue Origin mission. I don't want to do it. I know y'all know I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna just do it. All right. What was the point? What was the point in the mission? Because for me, it felt like it was like, all right, I'm about to go to Rodeo and get some clothes right quick. I'm just gonna get a few shots. Look at me. That's the earth back there. Oh, I didn't see any analysts, any type of brain activity. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. But all right, so let's cover this origin, this Blue Mission origin, the mission that we all paid for with our hard-earned tax dollars. And y'all let me know in the chat, what did y'all think about the mission? What did you think about this whole Blue Origin mission with all the ladies that went to space on this penis capsule? That's what it looks like. It looks like a penis capsule. And it actually looks like I'm looking at the sign upside down. It looked like a demon head, low key. It looked like a demon head upside down. But anyway, let's look at it right quick and let's cover it. Let's cover it. See what they're talking about. All right, here we go.
I know that we all had the incredible privilege of seeing you guys go up, but we didn't get to see what was happening inside the capsule. So why don't we take a look at that video right now?
We haven't seen it. I want to see it myself.
1, 2, 3, take us space! Woo! You look right behind you. It's okay, you it up there.
Now, the funny thing is, all of y'all that said that y'all don't feel like this is a real mission and y'all don't think that they even left Earth, y'all are trash. Because that was an idea for me too. I was like, wait, based off of AI technology and all of the things that we could do with like playing with gravity, like they've already had the tricks and stuff that they could use from NASA to create the footage. All they had to do is throw a camera in there and use the same technology that they've been using to train people at NASA. So a lot of y'all conspiracy theorists that think that they didn't leave Earth, I can see why y'all would say that. I can see why y'all can say that. But look at Katy Perry though. She's Katy Perry outside. Look at her. Why she got the flower right there? What's this? All right. Anyway.
I got you, Glenn. Oh, the moon! You guys, I don't have to tell you. Look at the moon. Look. Okay. Look at the moon. Oh my gosh. So whoa.
Everybody that's watching on TikTok, I'm looking at the footage of the ladies from the Blue Origin all women crew seen inside the capsule. I'm looking at that right now. That's what we're talking about.
That's amazing.
All of them had a fresh face beat though. Hey, you gotta gotta look like a baddie when you go into outer space. You got to.
Wow.
Gosh, that's good.
Just, I know. Katie's face says it all right there.
Okay, all right. This is my thing. While we transition, this is my thing. This is my thing. Hear me out. Okay, what was the point? What was the point of the mission for one? Ladies, Gail, Katie, I don't know who the other one was. I think it was who was it? Elon's not Elon, what's the other billionaire? Amazon. Jeff Bezos' girlfriend or whatever. What was the point of the mission? Right? Just to say more women went to outer space. If that's the case, this is a judge free. I listen and I do judge. I listen and I watch and I do judge. I'm just saying. Cause this is look, if it was anybody else that went up on that I was gonna say airplane that went up on that spaceship capsule, if it was anybody else, everybody would be like, okay, what was the mission? What did we accomplish? What were y'all looking for? Like it would have had to be something that was attached to the mission. It wouldn't just be dudes just going in outer space, drinking beers and eating wings. Y'all know that's what us dudes would have did. We would have. Hey man, no. Pour the cup of coffee. Like the coffee floating in the air. This is the stuff the dudes would have did. If we gonna do a pointless mission to outer space, right? If we gonna do a pointless mission to outer space, that's what dudes gonna do. All right, we gonna see. Okay, if I throw this card over there and we playing spades in outer space. How we gonna land? All right, so hold on. Let's look at this right quick. I want to look at this. How much did the Blue Origin cost? All right, let's look at this right quick. All right, let's get to the money because this is the Mad Lucrative Podcast. All right, so Blue Origin costs. Blue Origin required $150,000 deposit. Ooh, sweet Jesus. They could have flipped the house for that. All right, it was $150,000 deposit. Seats on the particular mission cost between $200,000 to $475,000. All right, so let's say it was a cool $4 million. All right, fellas, unfortunately, all right, hear me out. If you got those type of resources, I can't say that we wouldn't do the same thing. I can't say we wouldn't do the same thing. If you just think about it like this too. Think about it like this. And now I'm gonna say this. I'm black. So I'm not gonna be going to outer space for no reason unless it's like, oh, the earth about to burn. Hey, we gotta get on the plane real quick. If it's like that, then I'm like, all right, it's time to ride out. But in other situations, I'm not gonna just leave Earth. Like, what was the point? So anyway, if you had the resources, if you had an extra $1 billion, that's that's $999 million and $1. Right? You had a extra $1 billion in your stash. Of course you're gonna do something dumb like this. You're gonna do something stupid. It's natural. Like, so to put it into that perspective, Jeff Bezos probably could have paid for the whole mission. So I can't be but so mad at it. But it's still like, what was the purpose? What was the point? Honestly, I don't think they even went out of space. Cause did y'all see the capsule? Hold on, let me see if I can pull that up. Cause the capsule don't even look like it pierced Earth's atmosphere. Blue Origin capsule. All right, landing. All right, and I want to pull this up so y'all can see it. I don't feel like they actually left Earth. I feel like
you'd rather
no. We don't want to hear that right there. We don't want to hear that. No. While that's doing, let me pull this up. And this is just what I was looking at when it came to the Blue Origin mission. I'm looking for damage on the capsule, right? Because remember, y'all, if you piercing Earth's atmosphere, how much pressure do you have to go through to pierce Earth's atmosphere? Every time I've seen any type of what is it called? Anytime I've seen any type of spaceship leave Earth's atmosphere and then come back down, that joint look damaged. It looked like it's hella damaged. Like it's real work the body work on that joint needs to be done. So look at this. Y'all just look at this and y'all tell me what y'all think. Because I don't think that they left Earth's atmosphere at all. All right, so that's the capsule. Y'all look at it. It's called the New Shepard vertical takeoff. All right, look at it. And look, even with this, it's showing you. Now, I ain't gonna front. Yo, I can't front. Women do look better doing a lot of this stuff. They look better doing this stuff. It even got the little flower on the edge. Look at the flower. You see that right there? Ooh, that's cute. Ooh. All right, so look at it. It's showing you how it's supposed to land. It's showing you how it's taking off, and it's showing you how it's supposed to land. All right, profile, everything. Now, and I'm only showing y'all this because it's like, all right, if all of this pressure, look at it. Oh, everybody on TikTok, I'm showing the Blue Origin actually taking off.
Liftoff. New Shepard has cleared the tower.
I ain't gonna front. This does look fun. It look hella fun. The nerd in me is like, yo, I want to fly on the Blue Shepard too.
6,000 feet climbing.
6,000 feet. I want to see if it shows it leaving Earth's atmosphere, like when it disappears.
Mach 1. Vehicle is supersonic.
And our
And there you saw the main engine is turned off. We're now going to separate the capsule from the booster. And at that point, Kristen, that's when all 6 astronauts are going to start to feel the weightlessness. And shortly thereafter, we're going to let them unbuckle.
That's
328,000 feet, 100 kilometers.
That's our pink moon. I love you, Jackson.
Yo.
Sonic boom. We're going to hear that shortly here.
And remember,
that joint looked like a big old
this is
missile.
something that had never been done before until just a few years ago. Truly the stuff of science fiction that you're about to watch in just seconds.
That joint about to hit the ground hard. Look at this. Oh, that's hard. It didn't even crash on Earth. That's crazy. All right.
And booster touchdown. Welcome home, New Shepard.
I ain't gonna front. That's kind of hard. How it landed back on his feet like a cat. All right, that's hard.
Picture perfect landing right there.
Picture perfect landing.
Right on target.
Here we're waiting to see the drogue parachutes.
Oh, okay. So they wasn't even up there for long. They wasn't even up there that long. Okay. Oh, Jesus. This makes it worse. What was the point? What was the point of the mission? What did they accomplish? Oh, Jesus. Somebody that's watching this on playback, please, any woman that's in space or robotics or anything like that, y'all let me know what the point was of this mission. Please let me know what the point was of this mission, because I don't get it. Like, I like the idea, right? I like the idea of them being able to experience leaving Earth's atmosphere and going up there, take maybe a picture of Earth. And look, this is the other thing. If that's because we still could see the capsule, we still saw it after it pierced the atmosphere, right? How many other times can we put people out there? And then just thinking like I'm thinking like the movies. What is the chances? What were the chances of them hitting a certain point of the atmosphere, and now the gravitational pull or the what's it? What is the G force? Whatever. What is the option? What is the idea of that pulling them away from Earth? And then, oh, we stuck. Oh my God, we are out here for real. I was supposed to eat at Nobu later on tonight. Katy Perry was probably on the couch like, I was supposed to eat at Nobu and I don't know if I'm gonna have hibachi tonight. Hold up, wait. So we doing this again? I can imagine. I can imagine there being at least one of the women on the flight was like, "Yo, wait, why are we up here?" It reminds me of y'all remember the thing that happened. What was that about? Was it about a year or two ago, where the people went on a submarine capsule and they went so deep in the ocean where the joint exploded. That reminds me of that. That reminds me of that whole situation. Like, what was the point? What was the point? I don't get it. If y'all can help me understand, please. Cause anyway, salutes to those ladies. Salute. I guess when all you can do, when all you can do is salute somebody for their efforts, it's like, oh, okay, great, good job, girl. Gail King, Oprah probably like, girl, I don't know why I did that. My head been hurting ever since I left that capsule. All right. That's enough. Oh, Jesus. Let me. Mm. In other news, all of the black folk mad at Katy Perry. Good job. I mean, all the black folk mad at Taylor Swift. I love when this stuff happens. It's never a dull media moment when it comes to y'all. All right, so if y'all have not seen, they're saying that Katy Perry is going to be the new singer and actress for the movie, the infamous historical movie, The Bodyguard. Shazam! Hey, this is how I look at this, right? Because it was a lot of black folk that was mad. It was not a lot of black folk. It was a lot of white folk. Yeah. Now it's kind of reverse psychology going on now. It's weird. So it was a lot of white folk that was mad when Chloe Bailey became Ariel from what is it? I can't remember the name of the movie. The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid. A lot of white folk was mad when why is she gonna be? Why is she gonna be the mermaid? Why is she gonna be the mermaid? I mean, I don't get it. It's just, and then what did the black people say? It's just something different. It's something different. Let the girl let her get her thing off. It's just support her. Just support. She's a great singer. She's a great actress. Let's just support her now. What them same folks said, just let her support her. Just support her. Just support her. Oh, me. Because, again, I'm not pro-black. I'm not pro-white. I'm not pro-nothing. I just believe in equal. I believe in everything being equal rights, equal everything, especially if you work for it. So, everybody in my age group, we remember Whitney Houston was the original actress for The Bodyguard. Right, the movie was great. I can't remember. Was it Mel Gibson? I think Mel Gibson was the interest, the love interest in the movie. Great movie. It's a historical movie. But now it says it's a new day. It's a new time. It's a new day, and I'm feeling good. Right. All right. Now this is how I look at all of this stuff. Katy Perry, her stat card is ridiculous. She has been making diamond on diamond on diamond album, right? She is Lucian Grange's best friend. She is part of the rulers of Tennessee with the country music. Even all of my white friends say, that ain't country. I agree. It ain't country. It's more so pop country rock, right? It's somewhere in there. But she has literally worked her whole career. We have not seen Taylor Swift do a movie. I know I haven't. If y'all have, let me know the name of the movie and I go look it up. But I think it's time for her to try to expand. I think it's time for her to expand, and I'm not mad at the change, right? There was a part in what was it? What was it? I think it was I think it was still the Black Mirror episode. But when there were, I think Issa Rae's character was going in to play somebody else's a man character in a reboot, right? It was a reboot of a movie. Well, when it came to the original writer for that movie, and I'm talking about Black Mirror now, I'm back to Black Mirror. But when it came to that original movie, the writer, it was an older white lady. She said, a black woman doing this, I don't know. I mean, maybe. And it was a black woman playing a male character, right? But I ain't gonna tell y'all that whole thing. Y'all just gotta watch it. It's really good. But it made me think, like, I can't be so mad when people decide to change creative when they decide to do different things creatively to reboot a cartoon when it comes to them rebooting a TV series. Like, it's one TV series I think would work really really good today. Um Even if you wanted to get into the whole feminist stuff, right? I'm not mad at some of the concepts. I'm not mad at it. But if they rebooted Full House and made Jesse a woman, they made AC a woman, and like all of the dude characters were women, and they had little boys that they're raising, I would be interested in seeing what that looked like. I would be interested in seeing what that looks like because for one, that's a reflection on where we are when it comes to our um relationships and all that stuff, whatever that is, right? That's a reflection of where we are. A lot of women are single mothers raising their kids. A lot of women are friends with other women. Like, I could see more women being roommates and all that. I see it. I see it off the rip. So I think that Full House would be a cool reboot from a mostly male cast to women cast. Something else I think would be cool if we did Family Matters, and Family Matters was a reboot. Say Static in the mic. That's probably this thing. Oh, hey Kay, what's up? What's up? That's probably this little thing right here. Y'all, you probably it might be that. And I ordered a whole new one too. I don't think it's yeah. It's that little thing on the TikTok thing. I don't know how to fix it. It's trash. And I just ordered this too. But if Family Matters was a reboot and um let's say it was a mixed couple. That's where we are. Let's say Family Matters had a mixed couple. It was a probably a white husband and a black wife, or a white wife and a black husband, and mixed kids. That is a reflection of where we are. Like, I feel like that's what made those shows back in the day classics. Like, it was a reflection of where we were and how we were thinking. Even a different world. Now, I don't think I would want to see a different world reboot with a white cast, but I'm open to options, right? I'm open to all of the options, and this is how I would think as a film producer, right? So now when it comes to how y'all are reacting to Taylor Swift doing the bodyguard, I think it's comical. I think it's comical because we literally just had the same conversation about Ariel. And who else was it? It's been a bunch of reboots that's been mostly black. Aladdin. Will Smith took it. That wasn't originally black. What else? And y'all can tell me it's some other movies. What has been some original movies that had black folk in it? I mean, they had white folk in it, and they chose to do black. Like, something else I think would be funny if they rebooted Miss Doubtfire. If they rebooted Miss Doubtfire and casted Donald Glover as nah, he wouldn't be funny enough. If they rebooted, I gotta think about that one. But Mrs. Doubtfire could easily be y'all know. Y'all know what I can't. I'm not gonna say it today. I ain't gonna say it. But if that reboot was to happen, I don't think people would be mad at it. Right? It's still the same. But anyway, let's get to a little bit of technology, and then we're gonna start wrapping it up because it's a lot more to talk about. And this is Easter weekend. Shouts out to everybody for Easter. The ones that celebrating Jesus, shouts out to y'all. The ones that got kids and y'all like the Easter bunny, hey, it's cool. It's cool. It's all cool. So along with the AI technology and where the money is going to start moving, I came across this clip that was a TED talk of a lady. I think she's an Indian lady. Um, yeah, I think she's Indian. I'm looking at her face now. But she's talking about what glasses are doing and what they'll be able to do in the near future. Well, not near future. We're here. Everything is already here. It's a guy that I work with right now. Shouts out to Wes. Wes, you're a good dude. Wes has the Ray Ban. He has Ray Ban AI glasses. I think it's called AI glasses, whatever it is, right? But Wes has the Ray Ban AI glasses. Anytime we're at work, he can literally look at the thing, and I'm thinking that it gives him a description of whatever he's looking at. The glasses also does translation. So if you're talking in Spanish to him and he only understands English, the glasses is going to tell him what you're saying. Now, I told him, I said, now the thing would be, what would be cool is if you had like a little speaker or something, and when you spoke in English, but it translated to the Spanish person in Spanish. I said, if they have that, then yeah, I'm in. Cause it's a lot of times where I'm on different job sites and I need to be able to communicate with the people of Spanish descent in real time. I don't have time to text them something. Like it needs to be done now. So a lot of the times this would be a cool situation, but this makes me wonder where we're going to be when it comes to education. And how does that fit in the education arena? Because I see in my day, back in my day, if we just got the answers to certain stuff, oh, that's plagiarism. There's plagiarism. Will plagiarism still exist when AI technology is in full effect in education? That is a good question for all of my teachers, all of my people that's in the universities, universities, high schools, middle schools. When AI is in full effect, all of the stuff that y'all are trying to teach the kids, is that gonna be um uh uh dead? Is that gonna be a wrap? Like just all right, let's check it out. Just listen to it. And I think y'all will understand what I'm saying when y'all see this, because it's a cool concept. I love the concept. It's scary. It's scary. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Noticed, I snuck a peek back at the shelf a moment ago. I wasn't paying attention, but let's see if Gemini was.
And this is the lady. She's wearing glasses. Everybody's watching on TikTok. There's a lady. What's her name? They don't have her name up here. All right, so there's a lady that's wearing AI glasses, and she's talking about Gemini. Gemini is the actual AI technology that's in the glasses, and she's showing you how it works.
Did you happen to catch the title of the white book that was on the shelf behind me?
The white book is Atomic Habits by James Clear.
That is absolutely right. So let's try something harder. I keep losing my hotel key card. Do you know where I last left the card?
The hotel key card is to the right of the music record.
Great.
And this is the thing. What she's showing y'all, she looked back for a second. That's all she did. She looked back like this. Bam. That was it. That fast. From her looking back that fast, Gemini, the AI technology, did a screenshot of everything that she saw in that 1 second, and now is regurgitating what it saw.
For someone as forgetful as me, that's a killer app. All right, now let's see how the AI can connect the physical world with your digital content and take action.
This is my first time in Vancouver, and I love going on walks. So why don't you navigate me to a park nearby with views of the ocean?
Okay, I am starting navigation to Lighthouse Park, which has magnificent views of the Pacific Ocean. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Honestly,
that's crazy. So when she's looking through the glasses is actually showing her the directions of how to get to the park. The glasses, she just said, I'm just trying to do some sightseeing while I'm in town and I want to see the ocean. And the glasses is showing her directions of how to walk to the place where she should go see the best sights.
With these directions and a 3D map, I should be all set, and hopefully I won't look like a tourist.
Yo, that's Ooh. All right. So, as of course, at me being me, I have to think about it in its worst context as possible. All right. So if y'all had the glasses, if y'all had the AI glasses, right? What would you use the AI glasses for? In what context would it be? Reading? Would it be trying to remember where you left your keys? Where would you do? Where would you use these AI glasses? Reggie said Easter on 420 is wild. It is. It is. I didn't even realize Easter is on 420. That's crazy. I didn't think about it. But what would you wear the AI glasses? All right. And also, now, would AI glasses be banned in colleges and banned in elementary and high schools, middle schools? Would it be banned? Because it's easy. It would be mad easy to pass a test if you got the AI glasses. You say, all right, look, I ain't got no time to study. I'm gonna just look at it like this. I'm just thinking hey, come on, I can't be the only one. I'll be studying my stuff and I just flip through the page like this. Hopscotch. Oh. All right, the more I'm gonna pass all of the pages. My glasses is gonna do a screenshot of everything that I just saw. Now you go sit down at that desk and you go take the test. That's a guaranteed 100. It's a guaranteed 16, 1800 on the SATs. It's guaranteed everything. So will AI technology be banned in that context, in the educational context? Now, this is the thing. If the glasses are banned in the classroom setting, does that mean that the kids will be behind on how to use the technology? Because, again, everybody has been doing the same pro quote thing, right? When I say pro quote thing, I'm talking about standardized testing. I'm talking about the way that tests are structured. Everybody is just there to do the thing, right? I'm gonna let you study this, and after you study this, you come down and you do the test, and you show me how much of this information you've retained. Well, at some point, how much information you retain ain't gonna really matter. At some point, it's not gonna matter because you're gonna have to use AI technology. You're going to have to use this stuff. So, where is that going to put the educational space? Also, where is that going to put all of my fellas and all of my ladies is trying to creep out here in these streets? Because it's a wrap. You got a girl, you got your girl, she going to say, where you at? Taquan, where you at? I'm just getting off work, babe. I'm just getting off work. I'm about to go to the grocery store. And I mean, I don't know. If she got a direct link to them glasses, you better. Cause y'all gonna be trying to be slick. Y'all gonna be trying to be slick. Man, I ain't doing nothing. I don't even know why she keep coming at me like this. I don't know. She gonna say, Taquan, why your glasses in your case? I see your glasses in your case. Why them glasses ain't in your face? He gonna say, man, they were dirty. I had to make sure I go clean them. Well, open them up. I put you a cleaning pouch in your glasses case. All you gotta do is just use it. Yeah. All right, bet. She gonna pick them glasses up. She gonna say, Taquan, why are you in Arizona? Taquan, are you in Houston, Texas this weekend? Nah, babe. Well, your glasses GP. See, it's. I like the idea, but when it comes to secrecy and when it comes to secrecy and privacy, it's gonna be a wrap. It's already a wrap for one with phones. It's already a wrap with phones. Like you could do a GPS tracking on anything right now, easily. So yeah, that makes me think. It just makes me think. Wait, hold on, Casey, you need to get a pair. No, I don't want a pair. Let me be out in the cold. Let me be. Let me be out here with the temptation. It's cold outside. I don't want to. I don't want no glasses at all. Let them joints be where they at. Cause now, if I were to use, I do think that I don't know. In my brain, this is how I'm thinking about all technology. I think at some point we can't get around it. Everybody's gonna have to use it. Everybody's gonna have to adapt to it. Case in point. Case in point. I don't know if I talked about it on last week's podcast. No, I had not talked about it on last week's podcast because I just drove them this week. All right, so this past Monday, last week I picked up my first Tesla. Right. I told y'all about me going into the place. I was like, oh, these are pretty cool cars, and it was it's cool, right? Hold on. Disregard that. Just disregard it. Inside joke. But I went to pick up the Tesla this past Monday because again, I'm looking to get me a nice commuter. I don't want to. I don't know. I think I'm not a person I'm no longer fighting technology. I just want to learn how to adapt to it. So I went and picked up a Tesla on Monday. The first one I picked up was a Y. The second one I picked up was a 3 Series, Model 3. That's what they call it in Tesla world, Model 3. Of course, all of my black friends, because I posted it in my story, all of my black friends said, I can't believe you trying to support Elon. You know he done did a thing over there. And I was like, wait. I feel attacked. Wait. Y'all are attacking me. Why? I don't know. But I picked it up. And again, the first one was a Model Y, 2025 Model Y. That joint's fire. So I'm driving it. First off, anybody that has a Tesla, I understand why y'all be doing the hard braking thing on the streets. And my friend Sean was like, I gotta have some more grace for him. Cause I ain't gonna front. This is how I am. And y'all know I'm a salesman for real. Like I'm a salesman by default. I'm not even trying to sell nothing. But I picked the car up. I drove it to the house first. And me being the dad that I am, I'm a real dad. I don't just let my girls just be out in the world just free. Well, they're 6 and 9 years old, so they can't be in the world free just yet. But everything that I do, I have my family's consideration in my brain. Like I'm always thinking about them and how would this affect car rides to school? If we would decide to take this on a trip out of town, how would that be? If we had additional packages, how would that be? Like, would it create a crowded space? I'm thinking about all of this stuff when I make certain decisions. That's why I make decisions very slowly. Because the regular version of me, I just go buy a Corvette. if I was if it were just me, I just go buy a Corvette. Vroom Corvette. Yep, vroom Corvette. Yeah, I want that. But again, I'm thinking about my family. So I said, all right, we're gonna pick up the Model Y. I go to the Tesla dealership. I'm talking to a little Indian man, and he's telling me about all of this stuff. And I think I told y'all about this story before. But anyway, he's telling me that he's replaced all of his cars with Teslas. So he used to have a CLK Benz. He had a Porsche. What's it called? A Cayenne. A Porsche Cayenne. He had dope cars. He had all these cars. He said, yo, I replaced all of my cars with Teslas. I got 3 Teslas. I said 3. He got 3 Teslas right now. He's working on buying his 4th. I said, all right, cool. I said, what do you think are the downsides to it so far? Based off of you've been buying Teslas for years. He said, well, for me, it's just an adjustment. You normally think of all of the costs that go into oil changes. You think about the cost of gas. You think about certain conveniences, the gas is a convenience. Like where you go get some gas in 5 minutes tops, and then you drive right off. Those are some of your trade-offs. But when it comes to your savings, he said, this is how I looked at it. I don't know how you are, but I spend a lot of money on just driving from practice to practice, because I think this particular guy was saying that he would go from Hartsfield Jackson Airport to some airport in Alabama to Florida to some place in, I think, Spartanburg, South Carolina. Like he's driving. He's doing some big boy driving. He's like, so for me, I was looking at how much gas I was spending, and I was like, I just got to do something better. Like this is not the best option for me. And he was spending closer to $2,500 a month in gas alone. Then you have to add how much money he's spending on oil changes. Then you had to add how much money he's spending on replacing tires. And he's like, yo, this when it came to Tesla, only thing I had to worry about is two things. I was like, okay. He said, so the two things were, or maybe three, but I think he said two. I added a third. He said the tires are gonna have to get replaced at a certain amount of time. Replace our what you call it? Um, I was about to say reversed. What do you call it? Rotated. The tire's gonna have to get rotated at a certain point, and you got to make sure you keep a close watch on your battery. You don't want to overcharge the battery. I was like, oh, okay. He said, but the newer ones, it'll tell you, it'll show you, like you just set your meter and you only charge up to 80%. If you start charging at 100%, 100%, 100%, you're gonna start damaging the battery over time. And he was just giving me the analogy between how it is with your iPhone or whatever phone you got. You don't want to keep charging it to 100% and just leave it on the charger. So now with the technology, they'll allow you to charge to a certain extent, and then it says, all right, now you gotta undock your Tesla. So excuse me. So I went and picked up the Y. Drove it, picked up my little girls. They excited. They got the screen in the back. I got the screen in the front. I was like, yo, this is fire. Yo, them joints is fast too. Yo, if you don't have a close watch on your foot, you got the heavy foot. The Teslas are it's a problem. It's gonna be a problem. But this is one of the cool things about this, and I'm making this whole. I guess I'll end with this. It's cool. Um, as I was driving it, I noticed you never technically have to press the brakes. You never have to press the brakes on the Tesla, and just you feel unless you feel like pressing the brakes on the Tesla, you normally don't have to press the brakes. It'll naturally slow you down to where it should go. So, and y'all know me. I am the most I'm black. I am black. So I this is when I did not have my girls in the car. So I just have to preface that. But when I was on the way to work, I was like, all right, we're gonna test this thing out. We're gonna test it out. Let's see what happens. So I I stomped that joint. I said, all right, we gonna go. Yeah. It ain't make no sounds like it's like an alien car. I pressed the gas. We got fast, right? And I got real close to the car. I was like, I'm gonna see how close that this gets me to, because it has the safety feature where you can't hit the car. Yo, Rashawn, I don't know. It's something with this thing over here, dog. My bad. I don't know what it is, but it's something that allows you not to hit the other car. All right, cool. I'm driving. I get as close to the car as possible, and the Tesla slows me down and then stops. I didn't even press the brakes. I was like, yo, this is a car. This is a dope car to have. So for that reason, for the safety purposes, for the rebates, like, and again, I'm in the middle for everybody. This is the middle of tax season. If you anything like me, I needed more deductions. I needed more deductions this year. So I learned my lesson. I just got to do more this year for next year. So yeah, y'all will see me driving in one of the joints. I like the Y. I like the Y a lot. I don't know if I like the height of the Y, but I like how the three sits low. It felt like I was driving a vet, or it felt like I was driving a nice sports car. But we'll see. We'll see. Lastly, I got a few bills to pay because we're hour in. We're hour in. Few bills to pay. I got to make sure that I invite everybody out. Make sure if you are in Atlanta, Georgia, Mother's Day weekend, we have a stage play that's ripe and ready. Ripe and ready. All right. So we have a stage play called Mom's Musical. I scored all of the music for it. I did all of the everything for it, and this is for women that's mothers to be. All of my fellas that want to have something for your mom to go to for Mother's Day weekend, make sure you bring them out to Mom's Musical. I will have a link in my bio so y'all can get the tickets. The venue is fire. We made sure that everybody was safe. So if you're in Atlanta, it's not gonna be like them hood spots in Atlanta. It's not gonna be the hood sounds in Atlanta. I got you. But it's dope. It's in Dunwoody, and I just want to make sure I invite everybody out. Also, I'm considering doing this, and this is my last thing. I'm looking at September, maybe October, but definitely September. Um, I am looking at doing a lucrative music festival. But I changed it a little bit because I'm trying to make sure I save some bread. I ain't gonna front. I don't have no reason to cap for y'all. I'm looking at saving some bread. So I'm looking at changing the Lucrative Music Festival. What I'm looking at doing, because I got a little under an acre worth of land. I want people to come over to my spot, my particular studio. I might even do a podcast for some people. We might do that. We'll see. But I got multiple spaces. I might do a podcast. I'm definitely going to do a studio session. I'm also going to have a space for live music to be performed in my backyard, kind of like La Russell, just on a different scale. It's going to be cool. Also, at the same time, we're looking at doing a pool party, and that'll be a Friday and a Saturday. Saturday morning, I'm looking at doing this big brunch. So I'm gonna have to definitely have everybody sign up ahead of time so I can know what venue we're gonna go to, who can cater the food, and I'm looking at doing a big dope just appreciation party as well as get some eyes on new independent artists and new producers that's coming up, as well as maybe a few workshops here and there. All of the stuff that I was going to do in the big music festival, I'm looking at doing the same thing at this music festival. So if you're interested in coming through, y'all let me know. I'm going to add a sign up form. Probably at the bottom of this in on YouTube. It'll be in the link in the description. You can fill out the form. Let me know where you're coming from. Um, if you want to try to do it virtually, because I'm looking at doing that too. And I want to invite people. I want to show y'all love because y'all been showing me love. All right. And hopefully y'all enjoyed this pod. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Everybody that's watching this on TikTok, I know some people said bad sound, the microphone had static. I'm in the middle of buying a lot of stuff. I replaced, what did we replace this week? It's a little dongle. Matter of fact, I'll do it like this. Let me show y'all. All right. All right. So you hear me now, right? This little dongle right here is what I bought to try to get a better sound on the stream, but it didn't work. It didn't work. I had another one. I don't know if it was the brand or the company or whatever, but this particular one was just trash for some reason. So I'm gonna have to send it back. But we bought new dongles. We got new interfaces. We got new lenses. We got new lighting. We got a lot of stuff that's in the studio that I'm upgrading. I'm upgrading because I want to make sure all of this stuff is fixed before we hit 200 episodes. We almost at 200 episodes. Right now we got 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. The retention rate is good. We got Lucrative Love that's going. Make sure y'all go follow Lucrative Love page on YouTube. And we're working. We're working on a lot of stuff. So if y'all got any advice, I'm always open. I'm always open for advice when it comes to especially the sound thing, because honestly, I don't be having a lot of time to do research on what to buy for streaming. Normally, by the time I get in front of this laptop and I get in front of this camera with this microphone, I just can I press start and I just start recording. I don't normally have a lot of time to figure out what's wrong with it. So if y'all got any ideas, I'm open for all suggestions. And yeah, just thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for rocking with your boy for real. Let me see. A3 Entertainment said if it's a newer iPhone, make sure it's a Thunderbolt cable. Oh, okay. I don't think it's a Thunderbolt cable either. I don't think it's a Thunderbolt cable. I think it's the regular iPhone joint. Thank you. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that out. But all right. I'm gonna see y'all next week. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Don't drink too much. Don't smoke too much. Don't be out here being reckless. I sound like somebody daddy there. Don't drink too much. Don't smoke too much because it's 420. And I know what y'all about to go do the weekend. Do better. Do better. All right. I'm out.